Hi guys, don't know if we have anyone on here as of yet, but this is Emily Guire from Low Carb Genesis. Hey Jimmy, and I'm here today to talk to you a little bit more around the sugar-free challenge. What I really want to talk to you today about, hey Corin, is the aspect with regards to sweeteners. Now obviously this is day 2 from the sugar-free challenge. Is anyone that joining us? Just hey, where's everyone coming from at? First of all, let's see where everyone's at. Hey Anams. Hey Karen, I think there's a bit of a delay here. And how's everyone getting on? It's obviously day 2. Yay, hey Brighton. I'm glad it's sunny there. So what's the weather like in Scotland just now? My French is not that great, as Emily can probably testify on that one. It's getting a bit better now I'm in Montreal. So what we're going to just chat about a little bit today is to do with the sweetener aspect. Now we've been getting loads of questions and people saying how they're struggling. Oh good, it's dry now bro, that makes a change. We're getting a lot of people saying that they are struggling with regards to the sweetness aspect. Now yes, we're going to come all onto that, the major points. All from Arizona, I was there a few months ago. All the major points, particularly with regards to coffee and teas and things along those lines. So we've obviously asked you to give up sugar and the sweeteners as well. Now, as you've probably already seen, giving up sugar is really difficult. And that is because it's so addictive to the body. Now, the reason why we've asked you to give up the sweeteners as well is because sweeteners themselves can hinder your body getting rid of those cravings of the sugar. When the sweeteners hit the tongue, it basically can still cause triggers and responses within the brain that can then lead on to more sugar cravings. So this is why we've asked you to give up those sweeteners, basically. Sorry, my iPad's on behind here. And to give up those sweeteners as well. However, we know that in the first couple of weeks this can be a little bit difficult. For some people, going completely cold turkey is the best way forward for them. So if that's working for you, you've cut out all the sweeteners, all the sugar, then great, keep going with that. We're not saying that you have to add these in. For many people though, we know that missing the sweetness is really difficult. So in the book it does list what it says that you can do with regards to the sweeteners. So if you are finding it a little bit difficult, then adding in a small amount of a natural sweetener, it is a little bit difficult, but keep going with it and I promise you it will get easier. So stevia is a very good natural sweetener. If you are going to use stevia, try and get the liquid drops. Quite often a lot of the powders out there they're bulked with a lot of other sort of added carbohydrates like dextrose, maltodextrin. So try and get the liquid drops if you are going to use stevia. There's obviously people on here from all around the world, so I'm not going to recommend too many different brands. If anyone wants to jump in with their favourite brands, then they can. But any form of sort of liquid stevia is a lot better. Erythritol and xylitol, yep, just coming to those ones. These are part of what's called the polyol family. So this is just a certain type of sweeteners that are used. So hey from California. So erythritol and mannitol are the only polyols that we would recommend. There are other ones which are known as sorbitol, mannitol, and some others in there. And those are the ones that are often contained within like the low carb products out there, so things like Atkins bars, etc. Too much of that in your diet can actually cause a laxative effect, among some other things, so we don't really want you having those ones. So erythritol and xylitol mixed with a little bit of stevia is okay, and it's pretty much to individuals' own taste as well, how much you would want to use from it. Thanks for the love guides, I don't know who was in red there. So those are okay to add in, but what we're not wanting you to do is just use this as a substitute. So if you are going to use this within coffee, tea, whatever it is, we want you to then try and make a conscious effort to try and titrate this out your diet as well. So for the next week, adding it into tea and coffee is okay, but with every cup, try and reduce that down. Yep, sweeteners can definitely have different impacts on different individuals. This is why I'm saying it's a very individual response. I've had some clients before in the past, as soon as we removed the sweeteners, it made so much of a difference to their weight loss and their health as well. Other things that you can try, which without adding the sweeteners in, so particularly for coffee and tea, adding some double cream and cinnamon is a really good substitute within there. The cream just gives it that slight little bit of sweetness without it being too overpowering. I know we've had a lot of people sort of commenting on the soda aspect as well. So sodas, particularly, obviously we don't want you having the fully sugar sodas. The diet sodas within themselves, over and above the sweetener aspect, they obviously contain a lot of chemicals. Particularly if you're having those kind of energy drinks as well. The chemicals contained within those, generally you just completely avoid those for your overall health regardless of anything else. So if you are finding difficulties with the sodas, again, there are some sodas out there. Hey Lynn, there are some sodas out there that you can, oh I know, I'm sorry, soda, we actually call soda in the UK juice, which a lot of people over here I know, and then I know some Canadians call it pop. So just to cover my bases, I don't know if it's different in South Africa, so Karen can maybe jump in with what you guys call it there. We call it fizzy juice in the UK. So there are some options out there where you can get them sweetened with stevia actually. They are a lot more kind of Northern American based. Again, I'm not sure, we don't really have much of that in the UK at the minute. It is in South Africa and also in Sweden as well. If you're finding that really difficult to make the cool drink, okay, if you're finding that difficult to make the transition, if it's the carbonated aspect that you're missing, then try even switch into something like soda water or even just some sparkling water as well, and cool drinks, okay. And even sweetening that with something like some lemon or lime. Some still water, you can do this with sparkling water as well. And I know for anybody that follows Jimmy, so Living Low Carb Man, he put up some pictures where he infused the water overnight and it just gives it that really kind of nice flavor in the morning. I generally would drink sparkling water. That's kind of my drink of choice with some lime in there. So that can make quite a difference within it. So really you just want to try, as I say, and just really titrate this. We know that this is difficult. We know that giving up sugar is a really hard thing to do. So if it's a difference between you going, you know, completely off the rails and having, I don't know, a cake or some chips or something like that, over having a little bit of stevia, thanks for the love, Karen, over having a little bit of stevia, then we would much rather you go for that stevia. But what you want to do is by the end of the 30 days is really make a conscious effort to reduce that out your diet as well, because that will really, really still affect with the sugar cravings, some more than others. And then if you are looking at weight loss, there is a lot of links to show that that can also stall with regards to weight loss as well. And then the other major thing is to remember about the support. So Karen and I are here, Brian's obviously here, Bailey as well. I don't know if you saw Karen and Bailey's Periscope from earlier, it was amazing. We're all here to support you. We also have a really large community now on the Facebook page, which is Sugar Free with Karen Thompson. And come on there, you know, if you feel like you are struggling or you want to have something, then just shouting it out there. You know, you're not on your own with this and you won't be the only person, I can promise you, that is finding this difficult. We're all on it, myself included, you know, so we are completely all on there. And then the major thing to remember is that your taste buds will change. And I have a lot of clients that just think I've got 3 heads when I tell them this, but by the time that you get to the end of this, you will find, and I've had people saying this to me, that they used to love milk chocolate, you know, Cadbury's dairy milk or something like that, and they would eat that by the gallon. And then by the time that they have taken that out and allowed their body to get back to its kind of natural reset, then you'll find that far too sweet. When you add anything like that back into your diet, and you can try it, you know, when we get to that certain point, it will taste so different to you, it'll taste so sugary. A lot of the times as well with the soda drinks, they'll taste so full of chemicals, you just won't want to have it. But you need to give your body that time to allow it to have the cravings to go away. That's amazing, 8 days in and no cravings. Some people are completely fine. I myself don't get as many sugar cravings for sweet things. It's more along the lines of savory things. So things like chips, for example. That is kind of my sort of cravings within there. So everyone is completely different. This is very individualized. We are here to support you. So, and any questions that you have for Karen and I, please do get in touch with us. You can find us on all the different kind of platforms. We are obviously on Facebook, so it's Sugar Free with Karen. You can find my page, Low Carb Genesis, and that's the same on Twitter and Instagram. You can also email me directly if you have any nutrition questions. Hi from the UK in particular, which is just lowcarbgenesis@gmail.com. So you can email me directly. Hey Ilsa, I just recognised that was you. So you can email me directly if you have any questions in particular on the nutrition front. We are looking at everything that you guys are sending. Thanks for spelling, Karen. We are looking at everything that you guys are sending, and also with regards to the ebook. We're having it today that for the last day today, if everyone signs up, we are going to send that to you guys, obviously free of charge. After today, it's not sort of going to be available on that front. So if you want it, please register today, and it's at thesugarfreerevolution.com. Have I got that? Karen, can you write that out? Just make sure I've got that right. So you can sign up today. And anybody that does sign up today, again, we are getting through all the emails and things for people. Karen has an amazing helper that's come on board to help with us. It is pretty much just the two of us doing this, so just bear with us and we will get everything to you. So as I say, as of today, amazing, glad you got yours. After today, then it will obviously not be available. So make sure you sign up today. If you've got anybody else that you've got in mind that wants to get on board, then get them to sign up today. We're almost at 8,000 people on board with us. So the more people we get out there, then the better this is going to be. So I'm going to sign off for now. So like I said, with regards to the sweeteners, if you're finding it difficult, add in the stevia, the erythritol or the xylitol. Use liquid stevia where possible. Try switching your soda for carbonated water or soda water, sweetened with some lemon lime or even infused with some berries as well. And just make sure to come on with this support. For coffees and teas, you can do things like, yay Elsa, I know I'm going to see you so soon. For the teas, then you can also, as I say, switch to herbal or fruit teas and make them iced. That's really, really nice and can really help with that transition. For coffee, try adding in some cream and also adding in some cinnamon as well. So I know 8,000 people is absolutely amazing, and we want to obviously keep going with this and just keep pushing it where possible. It's all about improving people's health and making everyone aware of exactly what sugar is doing to the body. So we have some more great interviews coming up. We have the Merrymaker sisters lined up tomorrow, and if anybody hasn't heard from that, please check it out. Oh, thank you. Please check them out. Any questions, let us know. And then we also have some other interviews of some other experts with regards to sugar lined up. We had Damon Gamu on yesterday and that was just amazing. So that is on our YouTube channel, which is Karen, is it Sugar Free with Karen? I think if they just search that. And all the periscopes are going to be on there as well. So love you too, Lynn. I'm so glad you're on here. So love to everyone, and any questions, as I say, please let us know. We're on day 2 and we can keep doing this. So keep sending everything in, and I will be back probably tomorrow with another scope. So we will see you guys then. Okay, bye.